India's Independence Day, celebrated annually on August 15th, is a monumental occasion that holds profound significance for over a billion people. It marks the day in 1947 when India achieved freedom from nearly 2 centuries of British colonial rule, ending a long and arduous struggle. This day is not just a public holiday. It is a powerful reminder of the sacrifices made by countless freedom fighters and a celebration of the country's hard-won sovereignty and self-determination. The roots of the independence movement trace back to the mid-19th century, with the Sepoy Mutiny of 1857, often considered the first war of independence. While ultimately unsuccessful, it sparked a national awakening and exposed the deep-seated grievances against British administration. This event, more than any other, laid the groundwork for a unified national consciousness and the desire for self-governance that would grow over the following decades. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, a new wave of nationalism emerged, led by the Indian National Congress. Initially focused on moderate reforms and greater representation, the movement gradually shifted its goals towards complete independence. Leaders like Bal Gangadhar Tilak and Lala Lajpat Rai championed a more assertive approach, advocating for Swaraj, or self-rule, as a birthright of every Indian. The arrival of Mahatma Gandhi on the political scene in the 1920s transformed the struggle for independence into a mass movement. Gandhi introduced the philosophy of nonviolent resistance, or satyagraha, which proved to be a powerful tool against the colonial power. His campaigns, including the non-cooperation movement and the Salt March, mobilized millions of ordinary Indians and brought the fight for freedom out of the drawing rooms of elites and into the streets and villages. Gandhi's leadership was instrumental in unifying diverse communities under a single cause. He was joined by a pantheon of influential figures, including Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, and Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, who each contributed their unique strengths to the movement. Their collective vision of a free and united India fueled the hopes and aspirations of a people yearning for dignity and justice. The Quit India movement, launched in 1942, was one of the most significant phases of the struggle. It called for an immediate end to British rule and saw widespread civil disobedience and protests across the country. Although met with brutal repression, the movement sent a clear message to the British authorities that their time in India was coming to an end. The Second World War had also significantly weakened the British Empire, making it increasingly difficult to maintain its hold on its colonies. Parallel to the non-violent movement, revolutionary figures like Subhas Chandra Bose and Bhagat Singh adopted a more radical approach. Their armed resistance and defiant acts, though controversial, inspired many and added another dimension to the multifaceted struggle for freedom. They represented the unwavering resolve of a people willing to give their lives for their motherland. However, the path to independence was marred by the tragic event of the partition. The division of British India into 2 separate nations, India and Pakistan, was a result of mounting communal tensions and political disagreements. This led to one of the largest mass migrations in human history, characterized by unimaginable violence, bloodshed, and loss of life. The Indian Independence Act of 1947 officially granted independence to both India and Pakistan. At the stroke of midnight on August 15, 1947, the world witnessed the birth of 2 new nations. Jawaharlal Nehru, who would become India's first Prime Minister, delivered his historic Tryst with Destiny speech, a poignant address that captured the hopes and challenges of a nascent nation. The main celebration takes place at the Red Fort in Delhi, where the Prime Minister hoists the national flag and addresses the nation. This iconic speech is a moment of reflection, where the leader recalls the nation's journey, highlights its achievements, and outlines future goals. The ceremonial event is broadcast live to millions, bringing a sense of shared pride and unity to every corner of the country. Across India, flag hoisting ceremonies are held at government offices, schools, and community centers. The national anthem, Jana Gana Mana is sung with deep reverence, and the tricolor flag saffron, white, and green with the Ashoka chakra is saluted with pride. These ceremonies serve to reinforce the values of liberty, equality, and fraternity that are enshrined in the Indian Constitution. The streets of towns and cities come alive with a festive atmosphere. People dress in the national colors, and public spaces are decorated with flags and banners. Patriotic songs and cultural performances are a common sight, as communities come together to celebrate their shared heritage and identity. The spirit of unity and diversity is beautifully showcased through these vibrant displays. The democratic values that India's freedom fighters fought for have been the bedrock of its success. Since 1947, India has emerged as the world's largest democracy, a testament to the vision of its founding fathers. The right to vote, freedom of speech, and a robust legal system are some of the fundamental principles that are celebrated on this day. As India continues its journey into the 21st century, the message of Independence Day remains as relevant as ever. It is a call to uphold the ideals of the freedom movement and to work towards building a more inclusive, prosperous, and just society. The challenges of poverty, inequality, and social injustice are still present, but the spirit of August 15th serves as a motivation to overcome them. Finally, Independence Day is a day of hope. It symbolizes the triumph of the human spirit over oppression and the power of unity in the face of adversity. It is a day when every Indian feels a renewed sense of commitment to their country and its future. The celebrations, from the grand ceremonies to the small gatherings, collectively represent the heart and soul of a free India. The way India celebrates Independence Day has evolved over the decades. In the early years, the focus was on solemn remembrance and the immense challenges of nation building. As the country matured, the celebrations have become more vibrant and inclusive, blending traditional patriotic fervor with modern expressions of national identity. The advent of television and social media has also transformed the way people participate, allowing for a more widespread and interactive celebration. Today's youth play a vital role in keeping the spirit of Independence Day alive. Through creative performances, digital campaigns, and community service initiatives, they are reinterpreting patriotism for a new generation. They are not just passive observers, but active participants who use the day to reflect on their rights and responsibilities as citizens, and to engage in dialogues about the future of their country. Looking ahead, Independence Day is also a day to reflect on the future of India. It's an opportunity to acknowledge the progress made in technology, science, and the economy, while also addressing ongoing challenges. The day serves as a national report card, prompting discussions on how to ensure that the promise of independence reaches every citizen, irrespective of their background. The celebration of Independence Day is a powerful testament to India's unique ability to find unity in its vast diversity. The parades and cultural programs feature traditions from every state, showcasing the rich tapestry of Indian culture. It's a day when regional identities are celebrated within a larger national identity, demonstrating that strength truly lies in this mosaic of cultures. Ultimately, Independence Day is a reminder that the spirit of freedom is a shared legacy that must be actively nurtured. It's a day to remember the past, celebrate the present, and commit to a better future. To spread this message of patriotism and unity, we are encouraged to share, like, and subscribe to the values that make our nation great.